Welcome on the journey, Gemini. So Gemini, the full moon is going to be in your sign on Monday. And wow, the energy is potent. I can tell you that much. So let's keep things light. And let's look at what the crystal angels have for you for some guidance for this month. What is the current energy for Gemini? Ooh, card popping out. Amethyst. And of course, I have my beautiful amethyst with me today. Gemini, you might be revealing your true self, being more authentic with people, and you're feeling loved by those who you're letting into your world. Amethyst does help people to calm their anxiety, and some of you may experience anxiety when you're dealing with other people. So it helps you to open up and to share. Some of you might even be shy about, maybe you have an internet business, maybe you're a tarot reader and you're online, and it's not easy for you to express your truth, to be your authentic self, because there's that feeling of comparison. I'm not like this person, I'm not like that person, I'm nothing like anybody else. And I think that that's the biggest thing that I can recommend having, and being in this situation myself, is that there's this part where you just have to say, well, whatever. You know, it's not about pleasing anybody else. It's about doing what you're guided to do. And if you feel guided to do a channel or to share information or to write a message to get it out there, then that's your higher purpose. That's what you're here to do. And sometimes you just gotta get over that initial feeling of you're not good enough. And that's normal for all of us. We've been taught that when we make mistakes or when we're learning, we feel inadequate. People have made us feel inadequate along the way. They've laughed at us because we failed, or we've laughed at ourselves because we failed. But really, that is the journey, is to learn. What is Gemini releasing right now? Well, you're releasing those thoughts that are sabotaging you from doing what you really enjoy doing. And there's obviously something that you have a passion for, that you're being called to do, but you're allowing your doubt and fear to stop you from opening that door. But your thoughts create your reality. So if you continue to hold yourself back, you're going to create a reality that's very, very safe, but it won't be that same level of intensity that we're meant to live, to grow. So have faith and stay focused on what you truly desire. What is it that you truly desire? Maybe you might have to tell some people no. That's what I'm seeing, is that maybe you have obligated yourself. You've said you would do something. Maybe, for example, like sing at a wedding, because you always have sung at a wedding, and maybe you don't want to. Maybe there's no desire in that for you. And so you, instead of, not being honest with people, you're just kind of holding back, but feeling this great anxiety. And maybe that is why Amethyst has come to you today, to help you to just calm down. Calm down. I mean, if you truly don't want to do something, why are you doing it? And good knowledge to myself too in this reading. I hear you, angels. Thank you. To be honest with people. Because life is too short to be doing things that are just not matching with your frequency. And if it makes you uncomfortable, then don't do it. Do we have? Each thought I choose is like a drop of water. When my thoughts are positive, I can float on the ocean of life. I dwell on positive thoughts. And if we're feeling anxious about something, it's like we create not just a water drop, not just a drop of water, but it's a whole torrential flood of self-doubt, of feeling like, why can't I be honest with people? Why am I doing things? Like, eventually people will get over it. And if they can't get over something like you saying, no, this doesn't feel comfortable for me, then why go in the first place to somebody's wedding, for example? I don't know why that comes to mind. This is affecting your home, whatever, and your security, your comfort, your stability. So this is the key. There's a key right now to unlock. You are going to unlock your life with positive thoughts. And I also just was reminded of something that came to my mind that I was supposed to share, that it's been a rough couple weeks for me. And I've been sick, and I was feeling kind of grumpy, and I was feeling at a really low spot the other day. And then Spirit came to remind me that it's my thoughts, it's my words, it's how I am grateful for even the smallest amount of things that is going to help me get my life back on track and to increasing my health and wellness and well-being. And so this morning I woke up and I said, I am grateful to have a blanket, to have this bed, to have a pillow, that it's warm enough where I'm not outside exposed to the elements like so many people these days who are on the streets. It's just a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. You're being asked right now to declutter. And I feel like it's to declutter your mind, because you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away the clutter from your living and workspace, to donate what you can to help others who may need your items, and to be sure to keep a schedule and to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Maybe a lot of you have been just so swamped at work and so enveloped into the dramas of other people that you forgot that it's self-care, basic self-care to take care of yourself here, whatever that may be for you. Getting more sleep for some of you. Let's get you a flower of life. Wisdom of Astar card. What do we have for Gemini? Ooh, Gemini, you have a couple of messages falling over this, taking control of your thoughts. Universal law, inspired action, and a sign. All right, let's see what we've got. So everything in the universe consists of energy formed into different vibrations. All that is experienced and created in this life is the result of the magnetic law of attraction. So if we're thinking negative thoughts, we're going to get more of that. It's going to become that torrential downpour for us. And I feel some of you too have to declutter the thoughts that are floating around in your head. Get into an alignment and your action will be enlightened and inspired. Different vibrations will inspire different actions. So if you feel you're tired, your inspired actions will be to rest or sleep. If you're feeling love, you will be inspired to loving actions inward and outwards. So I feel that there's a lot of demands on you and people asking you to do things, and it's really been affecting your vibrational field right now. And there's something you're not expressing or that you need to express your true self here. Maybe you feel like you can't open up and be yourself around the people that you're working with, your coworkers. And maybe if you're not inspired to doing something, again, there's that thought to say no. You can say no, Gemini. You can say no. You don't have to do anything. And then what's the sign? To sit quietly and close your eyes. Ask your higher self to show you a sign that represents your highest development for this life. Whatever comes will be the most perfect sign to breathe life into your highest will at this time. Your sign may be a color, a feeling, or an inkling, or a memory, a guide or angel, something abstract or a symbol. So imagine your sign gently floating in front of you. Light, energy, and wisdom shine from your sign and saturate every part of you. All is transformed. And something that I was drawn to in that law of attraction somehow found me too was the getting in touch with chi energy and moving that, and by holding the energy in your hands. And that there's just something, it's apparently if you hold the chi energy in your hands and you close your eyes and you take a deep breath in and you picture the light energy coming into your body and into your solar plexus area. So let's try that. Let's breathe in. Breathe in the light and exhale the stale energy, the old energy. Let it go. Let's inhale the light in. Exhale stale energy. And in holding your hands like this, maybe just play around. What does your intuition tell you as with your eyes closed? Play with that energy. Maybe it might want you to expand the energy, to take it to a part on your body where you need to let the light in, where you are healing, where you have some stuck and blocked energy for yourself. In working with others, the message is to always do your best. Practice makes the master. Yeah. So maybe you've said a few things. Maybe you've gotten a little impatient with family members. Maybe you've had some fights with somebody. I don't know. But there's a lot of red energy here, a lot of Mars energy. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. And when we're not feeling our best selves and we're under the weather, it's very easy for every little thing to be amplified. And so that is why Amethyst is definitely coming into your life to help you to keep the energy calm, to help you, to remind you of the greater picture that for the highest good of all, to be your loving Christ consciousness self. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but it's our higher selves. It's looking with the eyes of love. What would love do? It's okay to have feelings. It is. And some of you may have tried to express your feelings and it was taken the wrong way. People took it personally, but that's their problem if they took it personally. Those are your needs and you're allowed to have them, Gemini. Let's get you a blessing. A blessing on a resolution. And she's got the sword of truth at her chest and some armor on. So you're learning how to protect your energy. And I feel that you may have had a conflict with somebody and it really hurt. The truth hurt. And there's been a lot of little hurts, I feel. Not just one, multiple hurts in here. And it has really affected your energy lately. And maybe you've been under the weather too. But you're picking yourself up. You're going to remember that your thoughts create your reality. So waking up, or before you go to bed, especially before you go to bed, instead of thinking of all of the things that went wrong in the day, think about something, think of 3 things that went well. Even if it's such as, I had clean water. Force yourself just to say something that you're grateful for. I ate some food today. My body is maybe not healthy, but I have a body that works. I have all my limbs and legs, all my limbs functioning. My brain is functioning. Yeah, I might be a little sniffly, but I have a bed to go and rest in. I need to rest more. Well, Gemini, I am sending you some love. There's some signs that you're going to be seeing, and you're being guided to follow that inspired action. Be yourself, be your true self, and don't let anybody tell you who or what to be. But be a positive one at that. Be grateful for what you have. Thank you. Until we meet again on the journey.